Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 3, Karma Yoga, verse number 25. So we can repeat after me. Saktāḥ karmaṇi avidvāṁso yathā kurvanti bhārata kuryāt vidvāṁs tathāsaktaś cikīrṣur loka-saṅgraham saktāḥ karmaṇi avidvāṁso yathā kurvanti bhārata kuryāt vidvāṁs asaktaḥ cikīrṣur loka-saṅgraham saktāḥ karmaṇi avidvāṁso kurvanti bhārata kuryāt vidvāṁs tathāsaktaś cikīrṣur loka-saṅgraham.
saktāḥ karmaṇi vidvāṁso yathā kurvanti bhārata kuryāt vidvāns tathāsaktaḥ cikīrṣur loka-saṅgraham
saktāḥ karmaṇi avidvāṁso
saktāḥ karmaṇi vidvāṁso
yathā kurvanti bhārata kuryāt vidvāṁs tathāsaktaś
kuryāt vidvāns tathāsaktaḥ
cikīrṣur loka-saṅgraham.
Mataji's.
saktāḥ karmaṇi vidvāṁso yathā kurvanti bhārata kuryāt vidvāns tathāsaktaḥ cikīrṣur loka-saṅgraham.
Word to word meaning. Saktāḥ, being attached. Karmaṇi, in prescribed duties. Avidvāṁsaḥ, the ignorant. Yathā, as much as. Kurvanti, they do. Bharata, O descendant of Bharata. Kuryāt, must do. Vidvān, the learned. Tathā, thus. Asaktaḥ, without attachment. Cikīrṣuḥ, desiring to lead. Loka-saṅgraham, the people in general. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation. As the ignorant perform their duties with attachment to results, the learned may similarly act, but without attachment, for the sake of leading people on the right path. Purport. A person in Kṛṣṇa consciousness and a person not in Kṛṣṇa consciousness are differentiated by different desires. A Kṛṣṇa conscious person does not do anything which is not conducive to development of Kṛṣṇa consciousness. He may even act exactly like the ignorant person who is too much attached to material activities, but one is engaged in such activities for the satisfaction of his sense gratification, whereas the other is engaged for the satisfaction of Kṛṣṇa. Therefore, the Kṛṣṇa conscious person is required to show the people how to act and how to engage the results of action for the purpose of Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada ki Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desha Tarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Dapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we are discussing on the duties that one should perform. So when we talk about duty, it's basically we are talking about humans. Animals don't have such kind of duties. The basic necessity that they are trying to achieve from their duties is eating, sleeping, mating and defending. This is what they are trying to achieve. But human beings have more duties beyond that. Because if you say, I'm filling my belly, I'm filling my children's belly. Yes, you have done that. But animals also do that. So how are you differentiated from the animal? Not just by legs, by your higher duties, which is called self-liberation, to serve the purpose of life. Because you never see a dog on the street inquiring, why am I unhappy? Oh. You never see a dog or animal going to a psychologist, why am I mentally disturbed? You never see that. Only humans can do that because they are given this body to perform a purpose in their life. Tathā to Brahma jigyasa. Who am I? Where I am from? What's my duty? What's the purpose? These are the questions can be inquired by humans. But this inquiry is generally not asked by many of these humans. We see, like we have this class, how many people are attending? The population is more than billions. How many people are reading Bhagavad Gita or living the life as per Bhagavad Gita? Very few. Even though they are in human bodies, they are not practicing these teachings. Why? What's the reason? Why they are not doing that? Even after knowing that it's available, still they are not doing that. What's the reason? Are we the chosen one? This is the conclusion? Or you are the special one, that's why you are given the chance to practice spiritual life. They don't want to. Prabhupada says somewhere that they are so envious that it's difficult for them to grasp this knowledge. It will take time. It will take a lot of association with devotees. Then only they can start appreciating and start following this. It's difficult. So what Srila Prabhupada did when he went, he created such leaders for the welfare of all the human beings. Not for any nationality, everyone. So this is not based on religion or race or something like that. It's all based on the platform of soul. And this is what Srila Prabhupada tried to achieve when he went there. So, by understanding what's the purpose of life and living that life, one should set an example for others to follow. This is what Srila Prabhupada wanted. And who can do this? The Brahmanas. That's why Prabhupada wanted to create Brahmanas for the welfare of the society. He never encouraged, like in one class he said, why you people have to work hard? Huh? In outside job. Why you have to do that? So someone gave an example, Prabhupada, by advancement, by working hard, you can create these mics, this sound system. Prabhupada said, but why you want to do that? Let these people do it. Let them do the Shudra work, let them do the hard work, and we Brahmanas will utilize it by engaging it in service of Kṛṣṇa. Let all this laborious work be done by Shudras, and we engage their energy, their result in service of Kṛṣṇa. This is what we should do. This is the job of an intelligent class of man, to engage everyone and everything in service of Kṛṣṇa. And this is what this verse is trying to say. We don't want this for our preaching, but it's available, we can utilize it. If it's not there, still the preaching will go on. It's not like social media was not there, that Prabhupada movement never flourished. It flourished, right? And still it's flourishing. And without it also it will flourish. Because bhakti or devotional service is not dependent on any material arrangement. It will flourish on its own. That's the principle. So one has to be just sincere. So our duty as followers of Srila Prabhupada or as a follower of this shloka is to set example for others to follow. Because if you don't follow yourself, how can you expect others to follow? If you have not dedicated your life in service of Kṛṣṇa, why would others do that? And that's why in our life you have to ask question, what I want to do with my life. Just like we gave a Bhagavad Gita course recently to students, and I just inquired from them, all of them, just one question. What is your 5-year plan? Where do you see yourself in 5 years in Kṛṣṇa consciousness? What's your plan? And mostly no one has this answer for this. Oh, I don't know, I'll do this, I'll do that. No one has an answer. What they will do in their life in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. How they want to improve their Kṛṣṇa consciousness. What they have to mold in their life for improving Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Because Prabhupada is saying here that a Kṛṣṇa conscious person does not do anything which is not conducive to development of Kṛṣṇa consciousness. If we are engaged in activities which is not conducive, then how can we call ourselves as Kṛṣṇa conscious person? We may have dressed and so many things, but are we Kṛṣṇa conscious? If we perform activities which is not conducive for our development, this is what we need to check. Because many people can say, oh, I'm follower of Kṛṣṇa. Just like today only I was reading that there are categories of people, just like karmaṇi. They follow rituals and everything for their own benefit. Then there is sakām karma yogi, who accept Kṛṣṇa, but they will do only for their benefit. Kṛṣṇa, please give me this. They accept Kṛṣṇa. That's good. Then there is nishkām karma yogi. And there are 2 categories. The one in knowledge, he knows that I am not this body. And they perform activities on the platform that I am not this body. They are jnanis. But more than that is the one who knows what's their real identity. And these are devotees, or high class of devotee, that he knows I am servant of Kṛṣṇa. So they are detached with the result. That's why they are nishkām. Nishkām can only be a devotee, nobody else. And this is high class of nishkām karma yogi. And then higher than this is a bhakta, who is not attached to the result, nor he attached to a specific type of work. He only works for the pleasure of Guru and Kṛṣṇa. This is what a devotee is. Because we sometimes have specific modes. Oh, I like this work to do. Oh, I like this to do. Probably this is my area. Let me do this. No, he is not attached to the work. He is only attached to one thing. Serving Kṛṣṇa. So whatever comes in his plate, he will do it. Just like Prabhupada said, oh, you open printing press. And he said to a devotee who have no experience of printing press, and here you open it. And he started it. He could have said, Prabhu, this is not my field, Prabhupada. Why are you giving me this? No. They had full faith that by trying to serve Prabhupada's instruction, empowerment will come automatically. The instruction has the empowerment also. They had that faith. That's why they were able to achieve so many things. But when we are attached to specific, oh, my field is construction. Oh, my field is this deity worship. I can't do book distribution. Oh, my field is this. Then we are getting attached to specific kind of work. Not to seva, but kind of work. And that is also attachment. So a devotee is not attached to the result, neither to the specific kind of work. And this is a devotee. And this is what we need to do in our life. And we need to increase this tendency, then only we can set an example. Because Prabhupada says here, in the last paragraph of the lecture on this verse, he says that, just like our position is Brahmana, Prabhupada says in his class, but we are anasakta. So why Prabhupada is saying that, just like a sannyasi can go anywhere and he can do madhukuri and he can get his livelihood. He can survive. Even not sannyasi, anyone can survive like this. But why are we opening farms? Why are we doing agriculture? To show others how to live your life. We don't need that. We are doing for the benefit of others. Cikīrṣur loka-saṅgraham, to benefit the general mass. For them we are doing it. We are not attached to agriculture. We are not attached to anything. We are attached only to help them to live a lifestyle which is conducive to advancement in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. But for that we ourselves have to situate ourselves in that. And are we situated in that way? Are we living a life where we are setting an example for others? Prabhu, this is a life you should live. I don't know. Each one has to answer his own situation. If not, then we have to make some changes in our life. Or we have to make plan. Okay, in next 5 years, I will try to increase more time in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. I will do more temple services or more preaching services. This is what we have to plan. If you don't plan for that, then Maya has our own arrangement. How to entrap us. It's already chalked out, the plan. We will just walk into it. So that's why we need to know where we are going. That's why we need to bring Kṛṣṇa in our priority number 1. What's happening, sometimes as per experience, we see that many people, they take Kṛṣṇa consciousness as an add-on in their life. We all know, might have used browsers, and there are add-ons in that. Okay, add-on for Adobe, for this and that. Just an add-on. It's not life. But what Prabhupada wanted, that each and every follower makes Kṛṣṇa consciousness its life. They live like that. Only then it will be successful, this moment. There is no other way. No other way. We cannot say, oh, you surrender, Prabhu. But are you surrendered? We are making our own arrangements. Retirement arrangement, this arrangement, that arrangement. And for working this out, we give our whole life. And in the end, when we are trying to focus on our sadhana, we get disturbed, we get agitated. Why? Because the whole life we made arrangement for our future material comfort. And in the end, we were not able to do that. That's why right now, Prahlad, when you came to know that Kṛṣṇa consciousness is the ultimate goal, work hard on it. Pray for it. Sometimes the situation as per our karma might not be favorable. It can happen. I've seen my friends also. They were not able to join full time or something like that, but they were trying always. So we should pray then. Please Kṛṣṇa. We should not accept that situation. Oh, this is my life, Prabhu. I'll work 12 hours like whatever. And then I'll give something. I'll come sometime to temple and I'll practice my Kṛṣṇa consciousness at my home. There's no one to guide me. There's no one to find mistakes in me. There is no one to chastise me. And I'm in my own bubble of Kṛṣṇa consciousness. And that bubble is bursted when you come in association of senior devotees. Hey Prabhu, what is this? You think you are so advanced? They burst. The sannyasis, the guru, they come and they burst it. That's why we have to expose ourselves, where we can do more shravanam, where we can do more kirtan, where we can do more services for the moment. If we don't make that arrangement, then something will always be missing. Something will be missing. At that missing element will be peacefulness. We are doing our rounds. Well, I'm doing my Gayatri. I'm doing so many things. But still I'm not pacified. I'm not satisfied. Something is always agitated. I'm not happy. I'm not cheerful. I'm not a jolly devotee. What's missing is this thing. And if we don't make that arrangement, then Kṛṣṇa will force us. He'll make such situation in our life. If we are lucky, Prabhupada says, Kṛṣṇa can take everything from a devotee if he likes that devotee. If he's not taking, then there is an issue. But even if you are in that situation where everything is materially nice, but still we have to do more for Kṛṣṇa. Prabhupada says that, yes, if you are materially situated like an materialistic man, no problem, but still set an example how to serve Kṛṣṇa, how to give results to Kṛṣṇa. And we have so many examples in our movement. That's like the Ford, Amrish Prabhu. Nice background, everything, but he gave everything mostly for Kṛṣṇa. He dedicated his time, his energy, his result for Kṛṣṇa. Such examples we have. We have examples who left everything, Giriraj Maharaj, from wealthy family, and then dedicated his whole time. So we have so many inspirations in our life. The greatest inspiration is our own Srila Prabhupada. Like, he worked for his family and like that, but still he was doing so many things for the movement. And when the time came, he left. 50, and then he left. How many of us are living at the age of 50? How many of us are planning to live at the age of 50? There is a ritual in one village, like somewhere, that whenever a person gets married, the boy, so what happens, his marriage is fixed. So one day before this ritual is performed, the boy dresses up as a sannyasi. He takes a danda and he says, I don't want to get married. No, I don't want to get in this. And he gets out of the village. And the whole family goes, oh, no, wait, where are you going? Please wait. Your bride is there, she's getting ready, she will come and get married, Baba, why are you going? No, I have to go. So, no, please, you have to come like this. Okay, one condition. After 25 years, I will leave and nobody will stop me. Only on this condition, I will come back. Oh, yes, you can go after 25 years. And then he comes back. Why it's said that it's a deep, dark well. But in a well, there is steps also. So when you enter that, you should be worried about the steps. And with the same step, you should come out. That's the plan we should make. Otherwise, we will be entrapped. Because what I see that the body will get old, will get weak. Our chanting, everything will get lesser and lesser. But the mind will get stronger. If it's not strong in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, it will be strong in something else. And then it will give you trouble. Then it will give you trouble in the end. Ante kale Narayan Smriti, we don't know what we will remember. Oh my bacha, oh my this. If you're lucky, we will name him Narayan. If you're lucky, whatever it is, we might be in that situation. Prabhupada, so many places says, 50 go out. 50 go out. 50 go out. Why? Because he knew this is a time now you have to dedicate for your spiritual upliftment. And Prabhupada says it at one place, even 5 years is good enough if you're serious. Within 5 years you can uplift yourself. 10 years is also good enough. But if you can do more, that's nice. So that's why when we realize we should not give excuses, oh Prabhuji, I'm not for this full time. Oh Prabhuji, so many situations, I have to settle my sister, I have to settle my parents, I have to settle my this. It will never be settled. That's the reality. It will never be settled. Our situation is like a new devotee sometimes. There is a example, what is the difference between a madhyama and a neophyte. So what happens, this neophyte devotee is cleaning the balcony. He's cleaning and his leg slips. And he somehow is falling down from the balcony. And somehow he holds on the edge of the balcony. And it's at a height, 20 feet or 30 feet, these 3 stories. And he's crying, Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa, please help me. And his cry is such a sincere one that Kṛṣṇa comes on the ground floor and says, oh, I'm here to help you. Leave the hand, leave your grip, and I will catch you. And he says, Pakka you will catch me? Are you sure you will catch me? Oh yes, sarva dhamma pradheja, mam ekam sharanam vaja, aham tvam sarva papabhyo. Do not fear, I will save you. Ma sucha. I will save you. Pakka? Yes, Pakka. Are, I don't believe in you. First you come up, you catch me, then I will leave the hand. This is the faith. Kṛṣṇa says, I will make all the arrangement. But still, we are not ready. Now we should ask what situation we are in. Because a Nishkam yogi, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, he knows Kṛṣṇa will maintain him. Mahaprabhu asked Srinivas, because in the night they were doing Harinam Sankirtan. And the day they were doing preaching. So he asked Srinivas, how are you maintaining your family? Whole day you are with me. You have a wife, you have children. How it's getting maintained? And Srinivas says, oh Mahaprabhu, it all works out. But how? Somebody brings something one day, next day somebody brings something. So it all works out. But if nothing comes one day, then nothing, I will fast. And second day if doesn't come, I will fast again. And third day, I'll take my children and my wife, I'll jump in the Ganga and give up my life. Mahaprabhu says, no, don't do that, Srinivas. I will send Lakshmi to your place. You will never be bereft. Everything will be maintained. So when we say Vishwambar, which is the maintainer, Vishwambar, the one who is maintaining, it's not for maintaining our livelihood. It's for giving us Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Mahaprabhu is Vishwambar because he is giving us love of Kṛṣṇa by devotional service. That's why he is the maintainer. He's not maintainer for maintaining the belly. That will be maintained as per our karma, somehow or other. It will be maintained. If animals are getting maintained, we will also get maintained. It won't be paneer every day. It will be aloo, but something will always be there to survive, to maintain the body and soul together. But the main purpose of maintenance is to get love of God. And this is what Mahaprabhu is giving by asking everyone to participate in this Sankirtan movement. But sometimes we make it okay, Prabhuji, I will come for this much time. I have other things to do. And so many things. And we don't take it seriously, and that's why. Because when we came initially, we were like a revolt. We wanted to create a revolution. Oh, Hare Krishna movement. Movement means creating revolution. And we joined the movement with that mood. Then we saw others are not so serious in surrendering. Why the hell should I be serious? If others are not surrendering, why should I surrender? And we changed our surrender as per the surrounding. And that's the issue. That's the issue. Others are not being worried, why should I worry? Huh? But Prabhupada is the greatest example. How is surrender to be done? What is surrender? Why we don't follow that example? Because we don't hear about Prabhupada. We don't hear about Kṛṣṇa. We don't hear about Krishna's devotees. There's so many troubles were there in Pandava's life, but still they were dedicated. What troubles we have in our life? Children are not listening, wife is not listening, this is all the only problems. I don't have iPhone, I have a simple phone. What else problems we have? We have no problem like Pandavas. But still when it comes to dedication, we have excuses. Prabhuji, this problem is there. That's why we should associate with such devotees who are totally into devotional service. And with them we will get the inspiration to dedicate ourselves. And that's why it's asked to associate with your guru, to associate with senior disciples, because they have done that. And this is what Prabhupada wants. The temple is not for a show. The temple is meant so that people from outside, they come and they see the devotees, how they are living, how they are getting up, how they are dressed, what is their daily routine, and they learn from that. There's a letter recently shared in the group about Vrindavan only. Community. So it's mentioned in that this letter is July 14, 1972. Today is 14 or 15? 15. It's from yesterday. My dear Gurudas, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated July 9, 1972, wherein you have told me the water from the well is sweet. This is from Vrindavan. That is very good news. Now erect one large tank similar to the one in front of Vrindavan station, pump the water into the tank and store it. Water in Vrindavan, if it is sweet, it is very digestive, and simply by drinking water one becomes healthy. So far the sign is concerned, you can call our place the ISKCON Kṛṣṇa Balram temple. Regarding, the main thing is here. I think our point is that tourists may concentrate in Vrindavan with us, live with us. The tourists who are coming, they can live with us and learn from us the spiritual life. What is the use of wandering here and there, simply saying this and that and going home? What is the use of this? Our main business is to teach them Kṛṣṇa consciousness. This is what we want for tourists. They live with us. They learn from us. So if temple is saturated, when we can stay in the farm and show people how we can live without having a job. Who will maintain? Kṛṣṇa is already maintaining by giving rainfall. And we will see how to depend. Because the Sankirtan devotee, when he goes on the field for book distribution, is dependent on Kṛṣṇa for book distribution. It's not his skill which is selling the book. It's Kṛṣṇa's arrangement. He sent people who are favorable and he just available there. And he gives the book. Similarly, when one goes to the farm, he sees how Kṛṣṇa's nature is working beautifully and maintaining each and every species. And how he is also maintained by that. And when he sees that, his surrender increases. Because his faith is based on knowledge, not on profit or loss. Our faith might dwindle if something becomes unfavorable. We get more distress. But the one whose faith is based on knowledge, by realization, his faith is not dwindled. He knows Kṛṣṇa is always my well-wisher. Kṛṣṇa will maintain me. And this is, we can see when we live in the farm, or we can do Sankirtan also. So not everybody can be a preacher, it's said, but you can preach by showing your lifestyle. By staying on the farm, getting up early, doing all the morning program, then studying, then maintaining cows, maintaining field. This is also lifestyle. But what we ask by our children, like outside. My parents told me, what do you want to become? I knew only few things. Doctor, engineer or a lawyer. Nothing else beyond that. I became an engineer. What we want to make our children? Doctor, lawyer, engineers, or a devotee. Or a devotee. He will become what he will become, but first he must be a devotee. Then he can utilize his skills. I can use my construction skills for doing something for the temple. But if he is not a devotee, he will utilize it for sense gratification. And this is what we need to change. And there is a difference between a Kṛṣṇa conscious person and a person who is not Kṛṣṇa conscious. He is differentiated by different desires. Or we can say attitude while doing the activities. So in the morning, there was one class in Rukmini Vihar, I give an example. Like, Prabhupada says in Nectar of Instruction, the advancement of a follower depends on the attitude of the follower. So if you are given a service to clean temple hall, one who is like unhappy with his own life, he is given the service, he will go, hey, why they always give me this service? Huh? All these people are sleeping and this might in charge, he always gives me service. Huh? And he grudgingly he does this. And somehow that he completes and doesn't do properly and he goes away. He has done some cleaning. He has followed some instruction. But the attitude was, he was doing for himself. Another devotee goes and does the cleaning and says, Baba, there is spider web here, there is this here, I have to do overtime. 1 ghante mein nahi hoga. I will need more time to give that. And he does it very nicely and he cleanses more nicely. He does the cleaning, but there is difference in both of this. The attitude is different. One is doing for the pleasure of Kṛṣṇa, one is doing for his own pleasure. He is not getting pleasure by cleaning the temple. And there is a nice pastime that people sometimes think that they can be happy outside ISKCON. They come, they think they get fried, they say outside will be very nice. So once Gauranga Prabhu was mentioning this pastime, which I very much like this pastime, that when he joined a new Bhakta ashram, there was one guy who was from a nearby village and he was a big Bhagavatam reciter, speaker, a scholar we can say. And he joined ISKCON. And new bhaktas, they were sent for cutting vegetables and rolling chapatis in the kitchen. And this is normal. You squeeze everything from the new bhaktas so that they get purified. And this guy, this reciter, he was rolling chapati and he was complaining. You know, when I used to give Bhagavatam, the whole audience used to stand for me, welcome me, garland me. And here I am doing these chapatis. They don't recognize me. They don't recognize my talent. They are wasting my talent. And Gauranga said, Baba, why are you complaining me? I am also rolling chapatis. What's the point of complaining me? If you want to complain, complain to authorities. And this guy every day complaining. And eventually, after a few days, he left. He thought that outside will be much more better. And after many years, he met Prabhuji. And he said, oh Prabhuji, I went back to my village. I got married. And then after a few years, my wife got this back problem. And she could never enter kitchen. And from that day, every day, I am rolling chapatis. It was much more better to roll chapatis in the temple and do service quietly. What he wanted is something will be outside. But this won't change wherever you go. So Kṛṣṇa makes such a beautiful arrangement that, yeah, this will be there. But you will be surrounded by devotional service. Your consciousness will be elevated. You won't be affected with the material situation. When you take up spiritual life, it doesn't happen like everything will be very good. Materially will be very good. Everything will be very soothing and comfort. No, disturbance will be there, distress will be there, but your consciousness will be at such a level, it won't matter you. It will be so, theek hai. What's the big deal? What's a big deal? What's a big deal? You will let it go. Matar spashastu konta sitoshna sukha dukkata. You will be situated, whatever the situation is, because you know this is temporary. Why I have to worry about something temporary? Why I have to give my energy to work out which is something temporary? Let me focus on my real duty, which is developing Kṛṣṇa consciousness. And how we can do that? By doing chanting, by hearing about Kṛṣṇa, by classes, by glorifying Kṛṣṇa. This is how we can advance. And this is the only solution. By trying to solve your material problems, it won't help you anyway. But by engaging that time in advancement of Kṛṣṇa consciousness will help you ultimately, because you will be forgetting about that problem and it won't bother you. So this is what we learn when we get into spiritual life. We know how to react. The situation will come like a movie. Now it's up to us, react or let it go. But that reaction will depend on your engagement in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. So those who are not engaged, they get disturbed. Oh, aaj paneer nahi hai. Oh, there is no feast. Oh, AC kaam nahi kar raha hai. Material situation will be disturbed. But those are focused. Oh, I have this service. I am happy. I have service. This is my life. So service is life. Nothing else is life. Today I met a devotee, said, oh, Prabhuji, I was in Puri. Now I'm in Vrindavan. Radharani ne bula liya. Very nice. I said, what service are you doing? And there was no answer. And he said, oh, Prabhuji, what else we have to do? Time nikalna hai. Time chale jayega. I have to just pass my time. Prasad acha hai. Jagah acha hai. The place is nice. Prasadam is nice. Yes, that's nice. But if you don't have service, isn't it boring? If you don't have service, don't you feel liquid awkward to stay in Vrindavan? I said, there was no answer. If you don't have service, it's really dangerous to stay in Vrindavan. Then you will go to some this Baba and that Baba, and you will go for Shuddha Prem, or what Prem are we talking about? Then you will go wander here and there. Prabhupada's instruction would be good enough for you. And this is what happens. Those who are not engaged, they go here and there. This Baba and that group, and they leave eventually. One new Bhakta was there, he came, he said, I want to do every day 192 rounds. And he left New Bhakta program. He came here. After 2 months, he disappeared. He is to be seen nowhere. So that's the problem that we face if we are not having any service. So service is our life and service is our security. And how can we get service? Only when we are surrounded with devotees. This is the only way. If you are all alone, how would you get service? And you will say, oh Prabhuji, I'll do this, I'll do that. Someday you will be doing this, someday you will be doing that. But that's not service. Service is that you take responsibility of that thing. You are committed to that thing. Not jumping like a monkey, I'll do this, oh yes, Radhe Radhe, and this here, Radhe Radhe, and do something like this. No, you take responsibility of that service. Now, this is my service, I'll do it very nicely, I'll make it more nice. This is what we have to do, commitment and taking responsibility. And this is what's missing. And who are these people who do that? Jumping here and there? They don't want any authority. Oh, I don't want any authority. I'll do what I like. I'll do this, I'll do that, and they jump around. And they then disappear. It happened in the past, it's happening in the present, and it will happen in the future also. So it's nice to have some authority on your head who will correct you, who will chastise you. If you don't get chastised by a devotee, you will get chastised by Maya. And Maya has Trishul and so many things in her hand. A devotee, he will chastise you and he will give you Mahaprasadam. Take Mahaprasadam. He will give you some mercy. So it's always to be around devotees to get service, and then you get nourishment, you get higher taste, and you are secured. But if you don't value them, if you take them for granted, then you will think, oh, I don't need them. My sadhana is so high, I don't need them. I don't need anyone's mercy. I'm so pakka. When you think that you don't need anything, Srila Prabhupada in his last days, he was saying, please forgive me if I committed any offenses. Why he said that? You might have committed some offenses, because it's a serious thing. So we think playing with devotees, putting them down is a small thing. No, it's a big thing. And you will be accused for it. So that's why appreciate them, because if you're in Mangalarti, there is Kṛṣṇa Balram, there is Radha Shyam Sundar, there is Gaunitai, but you are all alone in front of the mic. How will be the experience? No one to give you background, no one there to play, no one there to dance. How will be the experience? Haunting. Very haunting. Why? Because you cannot enjoy with Kṛṣṇa unless there are devotees. You cannot enjoy. Because everybody with the same mood, they serve Kṛṣṇa, and this is enjoyment. When you dance in Gaur Arati, and everybody they jump and they swing, why you love it? Because they are devotees who are enthusiastic. When you go for Rath Yatra, you dance in front of Jagannath, why you enjoy that? We are devotees. Recently we went to Dholpur and it was raining. Such a nice experience. And they were dancing, every one of them. It rained, then again the sun came, then again it rained. It was a nice experience. So bhakti can only be done with devotees. And it will be complete only with devotees. And if we can go back to Godhead, only by the mercy of devotees. Nobody else can help us. We got bhakti by mercy of devotees. We might have done bhakti in our past life. It might be the chances, or in this life we have started. But how it started? Only when a devotee came into your life. So by associating with them means by taking their instructions in our life, by following their instructions, by serving them, then we get purified and we get advanced. There is no other way. And this is what we need to show others in the society, because they think ascending is the process. Why I will achieve this, I will achieve this. We might have also that mentality. Oh, this das, 2 say 3 ho gaya. Like now it's 3. Oh, I got this white thing I'm a Brahmana. I can do puja. It might be an achievement. No. This is a materialistic mentality. No, this is an opportunity to serve Kṛṣṇa more nicely. It's an initiation. You have started your journey. Now you serve nicely. So this mood can only be maintained and developed if we are surrounded by some serious devotees. We should associate with them, we should hear from them, and try to slowly imbibe that in our life. Slowly start to imbibe in our life. We have to be practical. If we are like entangled, then we have to take small steps. And this is how at least we should desire to come out of it. We don't desire. Prabhupada says, everybody can go back to Godhead, but nobody is desiring it. That's the problem. Nobody is desiring it. They all are settling here. Oh, AC is here, light is here, prasadam is here, what else I need? Back to Godhead? Okay, this is back to Godhead. Actually, this is back to Godhead, but are we really into it? Really into it? Because we won't do anything else when we go back to Godhead. We'll be doing this only, Shravanam, Kirtanam, but in a more better facility. We dance, our back won't pain. Oh, Prabhu, back is paining. No, we'll really be into it. So let's practice it nicely, set an example, and show others how it's to be done. You cannot inspire others by giving instructions. It's difficult. You can inspire others by your own example. And this is what the next verse says. Na buddhi bhedam janayat ajnanam karma sanginam joshayat sarva karmaṇi vidvān yukta samacharam. Rather, by working in the spirit of devotion, he should engage them in all sorts of activities. One should engage himself, then he should engage others. So that's why we should set an example by ourselves, and then we can expect others to follow. And this is the whole message, and that's it. Thank you. Hare Kṛṣṇa. Any question, any comments? We have 5 minutes, I think. You can take it. Or something you want to add on this verse? It's a nice verse. Anything? You might have realizations on this verse. It's a verse for the preacher, this verse. That how we should be really a nice representative of Srila Prabhupada. When we dress, when we go out, we are setting an example. This is what one should be. Kanthi mala, tilak, dhoti, kurta, proper, systematic. Kurta, niche, jeans pant. That's not our style. That's not our style. Yes, Mataji.
Not on this verse,
Yeah.
but some other verse. The verse is sarva-dharma parityaja.
So what's...
Complete the shloka.
No, what's the question?
I always get stuck in understanding the true meaning of surrender. Right? It says that you have to completely surrender to Kṛṣṇa. Okay. So what is true surrender? What is true surrender?
Yeah. So you might have seen a small child. ठीक है. The small child, when he cries, he knows his parents will come. He doesn't know how his parents will take care of him. He doesn't know how they will do it. But he has this full faith, he's so much dependent that yes, they will take care of me. And if they don't come, he will cry more. But he won't look for any other option. He will only cry for his parents. Surrender comes when we are dependent. Dependent for our welfare, dependent for our security, dependent for our whatever we say. Dependency will lead us to surrender. If you are not dependent, how can you be surrendered? Oh Kṛṣṇa, I'm yours. Then you see, oh, how is my bank balance? Kṛṣṇa is Suridam Sarva Bhutanam, right? He says, Yoga Shemam Vahameham. I'll protect what you have, I'll provide what you like. He says everywhere. But we are not dependent on that. And that's why we are not even surrendered also. So there is an example where we can understand. We have two legs. So now we are in the material realm. Materialistic lifestyle, material arrangement. And then we come to know there is Kṛṣṇa consciousness. And you take your first leg in the front. But all your weight is on the back leg. Your whole dependency is on the material leg. You are just checking, oh, what is Hare Krishna? What is this Bhagavad Gita? And when some problem comes, you again come back. This is not dependency. Checking it out. Okay, Kṛṣṇa says, I'll take care. Pandavas have followed that. Okay, chalo aage. But that push to go leave your back leg will only come when you have in your life some inspired devotees. It won't come so easily on our own endeavor. It won't come. So we have to see how these devotees, they are dependent on Kṛṣṇa for their welfare. Kṛṣṇa, okay, no problem. Kṛṣṇa, okay, no problem. This is the difference between a new devotee and an advanced devotee. He is dependent on Kṛṣṇa. Whatever it comes. That's the difference of surrender. So in a short way we can say, the more you live your life depending on Kṛṣṇa, the more surrender will increase every day. And the more our surrender increase, yathā mam prapadyante, Kṛṣṇa will also be serious in our life. But now he might come and take your whole, just like Purport says, Kṛṣṇa came and took everything from me, my business, my everything. Kṛṣṇa might come that way also. But he will only do that when we are ready for it. And how can we be ready? By slowly depending on Kṛṣṇa on some things in our life. Okay, this came in my life, this situation which I never wanted, I accept it. Why? Kṛṣṇa is my well-wisher. Prahlad Maharaj never complained, oh, why you send me a devil father, Hiranyakashipu, that topmost devil, topmost asura. Why you send me? I'm a pure devotee, why you send me? This guy is trying to kill me every day. Do we have a father who is trying to kill you every day? He's poisoning me every day. He's trying to send me to elephant to kill me. We don't have that situation. What did Prahlad Maharaj did? He prayed to Kṛṣṇa. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's sometimes, this is too high. But what else do we have? The sakhas of Kṛṣṇa, they pray to Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa, I want to eat that fruit. Tal fruit. For tal fruit, they are praying to Kṛṣṇa. what we do, 50 rupees la. So what we do, when we take it, we offer to Kṛṣṇa. This is from you. This is what we are trying to show by offering to it. This came from you, and now I'm offering you. Please give me your prasadam. That's why we do that ritual. In the spiritual world, when you see the pastime, they always pray, please Kṛṣṇa, help me. Shower aage, please Kṛṣṇa, help me. Fire aage, please Kṛṣṇa, help me. For every small thing, they cried for Kṛṣṇa. This is a small baby. This is a devotee. He cries for Kṛṣṇa only. Because he's totally dependent for his welfare on Kṛṣṇa. For our welfare, if we are dependent on Kṛṣṇa, then we are sarva dharman parityaja. For our welfare, if we are dependent on our bank balance, on our material arrangement, then we are lacking the sarva dharman. And when that's lacking, then more thing will be lacking. So we try to increase day by day. One day mein nahi hoga, ek din mein nahi hoga. It will take some time. So every day we should increase. And that will increase by our sadhana, by our services, it will increase. I hope it helped you. I think so. But it can only be realized. We change our lifestyle. We give up our job. Okay, now I'll do full time. But heavy decision, right? To give up job is a heavy decision. Who can do that? Only who has faith on Kṛṣṇa. Sometimes people think, oh, I'll give up job. What will happen if ISKCON throws me out? Yeah? But you were maintained before ISKCON also. And you will be maintained after ISKCON also. Why you are worried? You will always be maintained. It's better to stay here and serve and just be happy. And give your whole life. Many lifetime Prabhupada says, many lifetime we are given for other things. Just give your this life to me. And success is guaranteed. So yeah, we should pray. That's the only option. If you are not able to do it, we should pray who are doing that for their mercy. Please, you should ask them, please pray for me, Prabhuji. Please pray for me, Mataji. We should go to them. I want to do, but I'm not able to do it. Their praise, Kṛṣṇa will listen because they have purchased Kṛṣṇa by their devotional service. That's why Kṛṣṇa listens to them. Prabhupada says, I have a back door for you, all of you, of my followers. I have a back door to the spiritual world. How he can say that? Because Prabhupada has purchased Kṛṣṇa by his devotional service, by his commitment. And Kṛṣṇa has to follow. He is obliged. Kṛṣṇa says, no, I can give you liberation, but I am very hesitant to give you bhakti. Why? If I give bhakti, I am getting purchased by the person. And that's why Prabhupada says you can carry Kṛṣṇa in your pocket by devotional service. That's very high, but that's the reality. By devotional service, you can purchase Kṛṣṇa. And Kṛṣṇa does everything for you. So with time we will realize this. It's not imaginary. It's not like we are sahijyas. Oh, Kṛṣṇa is doing everything. No, we are practical, but we depend on our practical decisions on Kṛṣṇa. That's it. Thank you. Hare Kṛṣṇa. Śrīmad Bhagavad Gita ki, Śrīla Prabhupada ki, Samasta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.